A new revelation has emerged in the IIT Delhi suicide case. It has now come to light that Rishikesh Kumar had attempted suicide once before, a fortnight ago on the 6th of August. This first attempt came after his project supervisor rejected his proposal for a dual student project. Rishikesh, a second-year MSc physics student, later died on the 22nd of August after falling from the 6th floor of the lecture hall complex on campus. Students have since protested, alleging the institute failed to act despite earlier warning signs. Atul Ranjan is with us live on this story. Atul, it seems that the deceased student in IIT Delhi had attempted suicide before too.
We are learning exclusively is that the Rishikesh Kumar, the 31-year-old Masters of Physics student at the IIT Delhi, did not commit suicide did not attempt his suicide on the 22nd first time, but also on 6th of August, which is about a fortnight ago as well, he attempted to take his life. And this is what we are learning reliably. And this obviously is, this suggests that, there was a significant continuous, mental pain and trauma that he was going through, and through which the IIT was failing to support, and that is why we see that there was a second attempt which ultimately led to his death. But what we're learning is that there was a first attempt as well on 6th of August by Rishikesh Kumar to take his life before he finally did it on 22nd.
All right, more news also now that we're tracking. According to sources, Rishikesh was left behind academically due to break over his mental health. After returning back, he attempted to collab with fellow students to ease pressure. His attempts in first three projects found no takers amongst his batchmates. For the fourth project, he found a student to collab, but supervisor rejected the proposal. So we're getting news and details now, Atul, about why Rishikesh was, going back academically, why he was obviously depressed and troubled. Because obviously his attempts to collaborate with other students were either not working or being rejected by the supervisor.
Well, yes, Rishikesh joined the institute in July 2025, but later when he lost his father, that really affected his performance and, his academics in the second semester. And that is why he pulled out of the second semester as well. But later when he returned for third semester as well, that is where, again, he was, lagging academically because of, missing out on the second semester. And thereafter also the fact that he wasn't doing mentally well as well. He had lost his only breadwinner in the family in form of his father. All of that really did not help his mental case as well, and that is why we saw that Rishikesh attempted to get some of help from some of his fellow students when it comes to some of the crucial projects. However, first three projects that he attempted to in order to do complete them in collaboration with a fellow batchmate, that went futile. That attempts could not yield results for him because he could not find any takers in among his batchmates for the first three projects. But however, for the fourth project, when he ultimately managed to get a fellow batchmate to collab on that particular project, that proposal of collaboration and working together on a particular project, that proposal was denied by the supervisor of that project. That also is what we're learning contributed to the mental trauma of Rishikesh, who was, as I mentioned, academically lacking behind, as well as the fact that he was going through a lot personally as well. All of that really did not help, and this particular denial of by the supervisor to collaborate on a project, that possibly was a death knell when it comes to Rishikesh's life.
More breaking news also now that we're tracking. According to information, Rishikesh's mom reached out to IIT for help. After his suicide attempt, Rishikesh wanted to drop third semester and restart first year. He'd already substantially missed semester 2. Atul Ranjan is with us on this story. Atul, we are getting word now that Rishikesh's mother had also tried to seek help for him.
Well, yes, on 6th of August, when his mom had found out that Rishikesh attempted to take away his life, that is when her mom also reached out to some of his close friends in the batch, and Rishikesh's mom informed about Rishikesh's attempt to suicide to his friends as well. And later, what we're learning is that she also reached out to the student affairs in the IIT Delhi, and she informed about the problems that the family was going through. Remember when Rishikesh came back to the IIT after missing out on the second semester substantially. Then he was denied an accommodation in the hostel. Now that was a severe financial setback also for the family, given the fact that he had lost his father, the breadwinner of the family, and therefore they had to look out for the mom and Rishikesh. They had to look out for a separate apartment, a separate facility to reside
Yes.
in order for Rishikesh to continue his education. And that was something which was financially not viable for the family as well.
Atul, thank you for joining us with those details. A massive flash flood